Welcome back, everybody, to Doki Doki Literatur Club. I still can't get over that last little bit that we just did, and I guess we're just going to move forward from it. I cannot believe that Sayori is gone. Anyway, I see an annoying girl running towards me from the distance, waving her arms in the air like she's totally oblivious to any attention she might draw to herself. That girl is my neighbor and good friend since we were children. You know, the kind of friend you'd never see yourself making today. But it just kind of works out because you've known each other for so long. We used to walk to school together on days like this, but starting around high school, she would oversleep more and more frequently, and I would get tired of waiting up. But if she's going to chase after me like this, I almost feel better off running away. Jeez. However, I just sigh and idle in front of the crosswalk and let catch up to me. Oh hey, what's going on? Hello? Oh, okay. It's an ordinary school day like any other. Mornings are usually the worst, being surrounded by couples and friend groups walking to school together. Meanwhile, I've always walked to school alone. I always tell myself it's about time I meet some girls or something like that. But I have no motivation to join any clubs. I'm perfectly content just continuing or getting by on the average while spending my free time on games and anime. There's always the anime club, but it's not like there would be any girls in it anyway. The school day is ordinary as ever, and it's over before I know it. After I pick up my things and I stare blankly at the wall looking for an ounce of motivation, this is the same thing, I feel like. Not much has changed. There's been a few sentences here and there, but that's about it. Clubs. There really aren't any that interest me. Besides, most of them would probably be way too demanding for me to want to deal with. I guess I have no choice but to start with the anime club. Royce? Hey, Monika. Hey, Monika, how you doing? Oh my goodness, I totally didn't expect to see you here. It's been a while, right? Yeah, it has. Monika smiles sweetly. We do know each other. Well, we rarely talk, but we were in the same class last year. Monika was probably the most popular girl in class. Smart, beautiful, athletic. Basically completely out of my league. So having her smile at me so genuinely feels a little what? You didn't finish your sentence. What did you come in here for anyway? Oh, I've just been looking for some supplies to use for my club. Do you know if there's any construction paper in here? Or markers? I guess you could check the closet. You're in the debate club, right? Haha. About that. I actually quit the debate club. Really? You quit? Yeah. To be honest, I can't stand all the politics around major clubs. It feels like nothing but arguing about the budget and publicity and how to even prepare for events. I'd much rather take something I personally enjoy and make something special out of it. In that case, what club did you decide to join? Actually, I'm starting a new one. A literature club. I don't know why that keeps happening. Literature? That sounds kind of dull. How many members do you have so far? It's kind of embarrassing, but there are only 3 of us so far. It's really hard to find new members for something that sounds so boring. Well, I can see that. But it's really not boring at all, you know? Literature can be anything: reading, writing, poetry. I mean, one of my members even keeps her manga collection in the club room. Wait, really? Yeah, it's funny, right? She always insists that manga is literature too. I mean, she's not wrong, I guess. And besides, a member's a member, right? Did Monika say she? Hey Royce, by any chance are you still looking for a club to join? I mean, I guess so, but in that case, is there any chance you could do me a big favor? I won't ask you to join, but if you could at the very least visit my club, it would make me really happy. Please? Well, I guess I have no reason to refuse. Besides, how could I ever refuse someone like Monika? Sure, I guess I could check it out. Awesome. You're really sweet, Royce. You know that. I just kicked the table. It's nothing really. Shall we go then? I'll look for the materials another time. You're more important. And thus today marks the day I sold my soul to Monika and her irresistible smile. Changing it up. We're no longer selling souls for cupcakes. I timidly follow Monika across the school and upstairs, a section of the school I rarely visit, being generally used for third-year classes and activities. Monika, full of energy, swings open the classroom door. I'm back, and I brought a guest with me. Okay. Girl number 1. A guest? Seriously, you brought a boy? Girl number 2. Way to kill the atmosphere. Don't be mean, Natsuki. But anyway, welcome to the club, Royce. All words escape me in this situation. This club. It's full of incredibly cute girls. So let me guess. You're Monika's boyfriend, right? What? No, I'm not. Natsuki. The girl with the sour attitude, whose name is apparently Natsuki, is one I don't recognize. Her small figure makes me think she's probably a first year. Anyway, this is Natsuki, energetic as usual. And this is Yuri, the vice president. It's nice to meet you. Yuri, who appears comparably more mature and timid, seems to have a hard time keeping up with someone like Natsuki. Yeah, it's nice to meet you both. Or it's nice to meet the both of you. What am I saying? Maybe I should actually read the sentence. So I ran into Royce in a classroom, and he decided to come check out our club. Isn't that great? Wait, Monika. Didn't I tell you to let me know in advance before you brought anyone new? I was going to, well, you know. Sorry. I didn't forget that, but it just happened to run into him. In that case, I should at least make some tea, right? I don't like tea, so no, you shouldn't make tea. I don't like it. Yeah, that would be great. What did I just say? I literally just said I don't like tea. Monika. Why don't you come sit down, Royce? Okay. The girls have a few desks arranged from the table. Yuri walks to the corner of the room and opens the closet. Meanwhile, Monika and Natsuki sit across from each other. Still feeling awkward, I take a seat next to Monika. So, I know you didn't really plan on coming here, but we'll make sure you feel right at home, okay? As president of the Literature Club, it's my duty to make the club fun and exciting for everyone. I'm surprised there aren't more people in the club yet. It must be hard to start a new club. You could put it that way. Not many people are very interested in putting out all the effort to start something new, something brand new, especially when it's something that doesn't grab your attention like literature. You have to work hard and convince people that both you're fun and worthwhile. But it makes school events like the festival that much more important. I'm confident that we can all really grow in this club before we graduate. Right, Natsuki? Well, I guess. Natsuki reluctantly agrees. Such different girls, all interested in the same goal. Monika's must have worked really hard just to find these two. Yuri returns to the table carrying a tea set. She carefully places a teacup in front of each of us before setting down the teapot in the middle. You keep a whole tea set in this classroom? Don't worry, the teacher gave us permission. After all, doesn't a hot cup of tea help you enjoy a good book? See, I have a thing about you just because it seems like all of the glitches that have been happening, you're involved. I got my eye on you. I do. I'm making sure I got my eye on you. I guess. Hee, don't let yourself get intimidated. Yuri's just trying to impress you. Eh? That's not... Insulted Yuri looks away. I meant that I believe you. Oh, that was me. I didn't change characters. Oh. Well, tea and reading might not be a pastime for me, but I at least enjoy tea. That's a lie. That is it. I literally told you beforehand that I don't like tea, so... I mean, I might lie too in front of them, in front of these women, I probably would lie. I'm glad. Yuri faintly smiles to herself in relief. So, Royce, what kind of things do you like to read? Well, considering how little I've read these past few years, I don't really have a good way of answering that. Manga. I mutter quietly to myself, half joking. Natsuki's head suddenly perks up. It looks like she wants to say something, but she keeps quiet. What is this skip for? Not much of a reader, I guess. Well, that can change. What am I saying? I spoke without thinking after seeing Yuri's sad smile. Anyway, what about you, Yuri? Well, let's see. Yuri traces the rim of her teacup with her finger. She's so sophisticated. My favorites are usually novels that build deep and complex fantasy worlds. The level of creativity and craftsmanship behind them is amazing to me, and telling a good story in such a foreign world is equally impressive. Yuri goes on clearly passionate about her reading. She seemed so reserved and timid since the moment I walked in, but it's obvious by the way her eyes light up that she finds her comfort in the world of books, not people. But I like a lot of things. Stories with such deep physiological elements. Psychological. elements usually immerse me as well. Excuse my lack of intelligence. I am sorely lacking in that area. Not much going on up here. Isn't it amazing how a writer can so deliberately take advantage of your own lack of imagination to completely throw you for a loop? Anyway, I've been reading a lot of horror lately. I read a horror book once. I desperately grasp something I can relate to at the minimal level. At this rate, Yuri might as well be having a conversation with a rock. This is very true. It's very true. I'd expect that from you, Yuri. It suits your personality. Oh, is that so? Really, if a story makes me think, or takes me on another world, then I really can't put it down. Surreal horror is often very successful at changing the way you look at the world. If only for a brief moment. Ugh. I hate horror. Oh? Why's that? Well, Natsuki's eyes dart over to me for a split second. Never mind. That's right, you usually like write books, write cute things, don't you, Natsuki? What? What gives you that idea? You left a piece of scrap paper behind the last meeting. It looked like you were working on a poem called Don't Say It Out Loud. And give that back. Fine. Natsuki, you write your own poems? Well, I guess sometimes. Why do you care? I think that's impressive. Why don't you share them sometime? No. Natsuki averts her eyes. You wouldn't like them. Not a very confident writer yet. I understand how Natsuki feels. Sharing that level of writing takes more than just confidence. The truest form of writing is writing to oneself. You must be willing to open up in your readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing them even the deepest reaches of your heart. Hang on, guys, I'm gonna check something real quick. Skip. I don't want to skip unseen text. I guess I just keep going. I was like, return. Okay. You must be willing to open up to the readers, exposing your vulnerabilities and showing even the deepest reaches of your heart. Do you have writing experience too, Yuri? Maybe if you share some of your work, you can set an example and help Natsuki feel comfortable enough to share hers. Oh, that doesn't say a very confident writing style either. I guess it's the same for Yuri. Well, we all sit in silence for a moment. Hey, I just got an idea. How about this? Everybody lean in. Natsuki and Yuri look quizzically at Monika. Let's all go home and write a poem of our own. Then next time we meet, we'll all share them with each other. That way everyone is even. I thought it was a good idea. Well, I think you're right, Monika. We should probably start finding activities for all of us to participate in together. I did decide to take on the responsibility of vice president after all. I need to do my best to nurture the club as well as its members. Besides, now that we have a new member, it seems like a good step for us to take. Oh, she's smiling at me. I didn't even realize she just totally changed her face. Do you agree as well, Royce? Hold on, there's still one problem. Eh? What's that? Now that we've reached the most important topic, I bluntly come forth with what's been on my mind the entire time. I never said I would join the club. Monika may have convinced me to stop by, but I never made any decision. I still have other clubs to look at, and I lose my train of thought. Well, Natsuki. All three girls stare back at me with dejected eyes. Oh, you're sweating. You care so much, Monika. But... I'm sorry. I thought... The girls exchange glances before Monika turns back to me. I guess I need to tell you the truth, Royce. The thing is, we don't have enough members yet to form an official club. We need 4. And I've been trying really hard to find new members. And if we don't find one more before the festival, I'm defenseless against these girls. How am I supposed to make a clear-headed decision when it's like this? I would feel terrible for letting everyone down in this situation. And besides, the club itself seems pretty relaxed. So, if writing poems is the price I need to pay in order to spend every day with these beautiful girls, right. Okay, I've decided then. I'll join the literature club. One by one, the girls' eyes light up. Oh my goodness, really? Do you really mean that, Royce? Yeah. It could be fun, right? You really did scare me for a moment. I mean, if you were really just left after all this, I would have been super pissed. Royce, I'm so happy. Yeah, you look like... I don't know about you, Monika. You just look overly, like the love of your life just said yes to staying. Like, that's what your eyes look like right now. That face. We can become an official club now. Thank you so much for this. You're really amazing. I'll do everything I can to give you a great time, okay? Everything. Thanks, I guess. Okay, everyone. I think with that we can officially end today's meeting on a good note. Everyone, remember tonight's assignment. Write a poem and bring to the next meeting so we can all share. Monika looks over at me once more. Royce, I look forward to seeing how you express yourself. Hee hee. Yeah. Can I really impress the class star Monika with a mediocre writing skill? I really feel the anxiety welling up inside me. Meanwhile, the girls continue to chit-chat and Yuri cleans up the tea set. I guess I'll be on my way then. Okay. I'll see you tomorrow then. I can't wait. With that, I depart the classroom and make my way home. The whole way, my mind wanders back and forth between the 3 girls, Natsuki, Yuri, and of course, Monika. Will I really be happy spending every day after school in the literature club? Perhaps I'll have the chance to grow closer to one of these girls. If you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm saying. Alright. I'll just need to make the most of my circumstances, and I'm sure good fortune will find me. And I guess that starts with writing a poem tonight. You have unlocked a special poem. Would you like to read it? Sure. Oh, why? Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts. Why? 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 Oh, you had to remind me. Oh. Oh, God. Oh, God. Okay. Can I? Yeah, okay, good. Well, on that loving note, I'm going to end this episode right here. Thank you all so much for watching. There's so much going on right now, and honestly, I do enjoy this game. I like playing it. It's a really good game. Good plot so far, good story and everything, but there's just a lot going on, and it's heavy stuff. It really is. And we will definitely continue this story. But anyway, thank you all so much for watching. I will see you in the next video.